Skin, rather. It's pretty cool. Either way, guys, we are going to be jumping straight into game. He's going to stick around for the smite fight. Can he actually get it here? Looks like he will.
What a godly smite from He is facing a taunt here.
A kingly smite, you could say. And it looks like he's definitely going to get away. Kuzan's going to come over here, and the collapse from the bot lane. Now the bot lane's fighting. This game is getting insane. Look at that devour onto the trap there by Snowflower. Bot is going to flash away. Snowflower going in for the kill. Picks up first blood. And even going to force the flash at a pawn to escape out of this one. And they're not done yet. That's a second kill going over to Jin Air. That one will go to Kuzan.
That was compositions can utilize those win conditions to succeed, but we might see a gank onto Kuzan who has no flash.
No flash. He does have the cleanse, but you're not getting away with this one. There it is, trying to lay down his stun, but it just does not matter. Perhaps just a little bit too aggressive in the lane with his flash down.
Oh, there's a teleport on Smeb.
Oh, here we go. This could be a 5-man down in here. There's the TP, the Chain of Corruption. Teddy, he's trying to get a kill. The heroic entrance from the mid lane from Pawn. That's going to be an easy couple of kills down in the bot lane and should be the first blood turret.
And great moves there from KT. They saw that was in the top side. He slammed over a wall. Strong enough to tank the turret nearly as much, or... Here we go.
Oh boy, Teddy, he's getting really frisky here up against Score. He has Snowflower, but a TP this time from Pawn, and Snowflower in way too much trouble. Going to go down here. Now Teddy's still on the run. Pawn, he does have his flash, but not going to commit.
It's coming their way. There's a plethora of vision between Control War to have Galio with them as well. An attempt at the death, though.
Yeah, Kuzan really trying to get deft here, but Score from behind. Kuzan forced to flash. The collateral damage and the ignite for Mata will be enough, and I can't help but feel that Kuzan got his team in a lot of trouble as he uses his laser to try to take out Deft.
Coming out from the fog of war, so he has to do the respect flash.
Speaking of Chains of Corruptions, we got it up here in the top. Again, it's only Deft. So TP is going to come in as a full-on engage underneath that turret. Immediately, two members of Jin Air just disappear as KT really trying to drive this one home. Picking up another 2 kills, and that'll be an easy extra turret.
And this is an enraged KT. They are not here to mess around, but they did against MVP, and they're treating Jin Air as if they were MVP.
Yeah, this has got to be really irritating here for Jin Air. They had a composition in mind, but they are just getting wiped across the floor, much in the way that MVP did against KT. KT really showing up 2 days in a row. That's going to be another inhibitor going over to KT. What's that called? The Justice Punch?
Yeah, Justice Punch.
Right on top of the trap. Jin Air actually wants to go for a counter engage. Lots of low members of KT, but they're kind of busy with Pawn up here, and we all know how long it takes to kill a Galio. Look at Pawn. He's just playing with his food right now.
He tried to TP out.
He tried to TP. Like, really? He's also really tanky with his ultimate. You can dive turrets pretty well.
Oh, Caitlyn. Look, Caitlyn and meets Renekton. Crocodile Dundee's coming in.
Look at the heroic entrance right on top of that. Totally zoning out Sohan and Kuzan down at the bottom. Teddy getting 2v1'd in the brush. No one saw that. And Kuzan, he's trying his best. He will have to flash the wall.
And the bouncer for this Baron. You can't come in. Your ID is fake, Umpty.
Missile Voyage from Snowflower. He makes it over. Sohan actually is distracting this Crocodile. He's got an opportunity here.
He has flash.
He's very, very low. They're delaying so much damage on this. You can see that KT's getting lower and lower.
They're going to try to burst it.
Oh, the flash over the wall here from Smeb. The failed flash from as he gets burst down from the Graves. And boy, let's see if Score actually goes down with the Devour. It looks like he will. Sohan on the run. Pawn, look at how tanky he is. No one on that team can touch him right now.
That was fantastic communication out of KT.
I was really actually excited. You know, I was on the Jin Air hype train. Oh, man. Well, Pawn coming over here. Help out Sohan. Nice riposte. And Smeb actually taking a bit of damage, so they might be able to take out the Crocodile. No, I spoke too soon. Mata in perfect position there with that wild growth. Snowflower, he's going to devour him just for a little bit. Look at Pawn in the front, just trying to delay that body slam. He's going to go for Teddy instead. The flash in actually misses the Justice Punch. Triple kill here for Smeb. He just doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
Come on. They're just too far ahead at this point. I mean, Kuzan doesn't really have the items. They're trying.
Smeb.
Smeb, no.
Just feeding. He was the one kill away, the one giveaway last time against MVP, preventing the perfect game. And while the kill score might not say so, this game was practically perfect from KT. The kills, sure, whatever. They executed their composition phenomenally, and they dismantled Jin Air in under 30 minutes.
They made that look really easily. I think as you're
set up from all.
Of course, Ixu is subbing back in, taking out Sowan.
Sounds too much like math already.
Anyway, let's get back to the game. We got Umti coming up here. Smeb, he still has both of his summoners. And will he burn that flash? There it is. The flash in from Ixu does get that bear trap on a rope, and there it is, first blood with the collateral damage coming out of Umti.
They're going to eye a fight out any time in the near future as the objective 7 taken, and here comes Kled.
Jin Air, they want more. The teleport is coming in, but look at that huge engage on Tabata, who's actually able to flash to safety. Equalizer coming down, hitting Teddy pretty hard there. But look at Kuzan up top, trying to go 1v2, forced to flash away. And there is no kill for Jin Air on that engage. But
so they have that advantage, but the turret is low in itself. Their poke damage is going to be too much to deal with, and Teddy doesn't have mana.
Oh, Ixu, he gets locked up by too much CC right in front of the turret, nowhere to hide.
I wish they could hear me. I said to back off, Jin Air.
Syndra's not even there. Now she's coming down. Pawn looking to get into this fight. The double stun, and she's still got Unleashed Power going to be used onto Umti. That's going to be an easy kill. Kuzan, though, looking to trade here, will pick up the Olaf. Trying to get onto Smeb. There's a double kill. Kuzan beginning to pop off quite a bit on this Vladimir. Looking for the knock-up onto Pawn. Pawn flashed away to safety. Kuzan does remain.
Go their way, and so they recognize the situation, and they're going to start this out. Kuzan does have a flanking position.
Oh, they're going on this. Okay, the charge coming on in. It will go over to KT, but can they win the fight? That Vladimir ultimate only going on to Pawn. Going to be diving on in here. The huge Unleashed Power, though, able to take out Zaya and Rakan almost as well. And not enough damage coming out here from Jin Air. That Rumble and the Syndra doing way too much damage across the board.
And we read it like a book. If Jin Air were to take a fight there, it's gonna go KT's way. They don't have the tools to take this fight right now, especially when Umti commits to flash, to not capable of hitting anybody, and the equalizer just gets laid out. Nobody can follow through. They're over the wall, just nowhere near enough damage or a good position for the members of Jin Air, and so they get cleaned, and now KT commit to a Baron right after, and we've seen what so many defensive summoners on the side of KT.
Chain of Corruption goes wide. Can't find Snowflower, but really just zoning at this point. Look at the crazy amount of health that Kuzan just lost there. The equalizer comes down really nicely placed. Teddy already at half health. Jin Air just desperately trying to disengage and chip away at score. Unleashed Power does get used onto Snowflower there. It looks like only 4 orbs. So not enough damage to take him out. But again, so this.
There's
okay, never mind.
Mountain Drakes here. This is going down.
Baron is done. Ixu TP's in and dashes away. And KT, I mean, they have all their cooldowns, and they're looking for the essentially counter engage. There it is. The equalizer going to come down. Umti very much all alone and scared. Not much of his team is going to be able to help him out. Ixu going 1v1 on the left side. Finally, it looks like Umti will be taken down. Snowflower trying to get that big engage, but there's just no follow-up. Finally, Kuzan joins on in, trying to go 1v5 himself. We'll see if it works out. The answer is no. Not able to get enough there, and now it's Teddy's turn. Nope, going to be flashed away there from Pawn as Deft will pick up that final kill. So look at that. Double Mountain Drake. They're going to take down that turn immediately, and this will be game number 2, another 2-0 here for KT Rolster.
It's that low HP Olaf, keeping him low. The strategy was get him low so that he could just put us out of our misery.